it's Anna from PNW Blanks and Sublimation, and today for Tutorial Tuesday, I'm going to show you a new product that we have, which are these reindeer food holders. So it has these little tubes that just slide in and out, and you fill them with reindeer food, which you can look up the recipe online, but it's basically oatmeal and cupcake or cookie glitter, something that'll sparkle, because it goes with our little poem that talks about sparkling in the light. In the moonlight. So the first thing we're going to do is get these little guys out of here. So once you take the film off, they're just white. You could just leave them white, or if you really wanted to, you could sublimate them because they are, the same material. So you could sublimate them if you wanted to, or you just leave them white. I'm just going to leave them white. They look fine white, and it goes with the design. All three of these designs are from Blue Moose Boutique. Super cute. You can find her designs on Etsy, and I'll link I'll put the link in the description below. And I'll show you more about these designs when they're not mirrored. So the first thing we want to do, of course, is to remove our film. And I believe I had already done it on the other one. The clear film means that it's a glossy finish, and the blue film, it means it's a matte finish. So that's a great way to tell the matte from the glossy, and then you can kind of tell, but my light is making this one look glossy, but my lights are not really helping in the identification there, but you can see a subtle difference in the matte versus the glossy, and you can definitely tell once they're actually sublimated. All right, so let me just make sure. Yep, got that one. Let's get our tube out of the way so we don't melt the plastic, and then we're just basically super simple. We already have the template and the design and our bleed around it. So we just place it where we need it to be, like so. There we go. And tape it up. And probably just a couple pieces of tape on each one, just enough to secure it in place and make sure that it's not going anywhere when we lift our press platen up. So that should be good. All right. Gotta have our butcher paper to protect our platen. And then we're just going to flip it over so then our transfer is side up. Transfer side up, not substrate side up. That way it sublimates nice and well. And I have my PNW Cascadia Pro Press set for 385 degrees for 45 seconds. This is what I press the majority of my flat objects at. Textiles, I usually go 375, and then, like I said, my flat objects I do 385, and then the tumbler press is a whole different story. You can watch our tumbler press videos to see what we do there. So we will be back in 21 seconds. All right, this press goes 3, 2, 1, and then it's a long beep until you open it. Alternatively, if you flip this magnet here, it turns it into an auto open. I absolutely love this press. I have talked about it in several of my videos. Definitely check it out if you have not seen it previously. And we are going to wait for that to cool down a little bit. So we're not going to touch it until it's cool. And that's just so we don't accidentally shift the transfer or anything like that. Alternatively, if you are not like me and you have your gloves handy, actually, I just found one of my gloves. So if you have your gloves, because these do get really hot. You want to make sure to have some heat gloves in order to reveal your design. Look how cute that is. And you could tell this is definitely glossy. You can tell that's a glossy finish, and it says magic reindeer food. And the little poem goes, sprinkle on the lawn at night, the moon will make it sparkle bright. As Santa's reindeer fly and roam, this treat will guide them to your home. And like I mentioned before, the little tube holders basically go in there and they snap into place. It's a little bit of a tight fit, so you just want to make sure that that you're pushing in a little bit harder. That's just so it doesn't slide around or anything like that. So cute. Let's reveal this other one. Take the tape off. There's the other one. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And this one's also a glossy finish. I love that gingerbread house in the background. That's like a super fun, that's almost like a gingerbread mansion back there. All right, and our third one has a very similar design to the first one, but if you don't want the poem and you just wanted to just say magic reindeer food, then you could actually keep this as an ornament as well afterward. Then you could do this design. Also, I love that she left it white down here, because then you could totally add a name if you wanted to. Let me get all three in the picture here, and you can tell. So there's like the matte one and the glossy, and you can kind of tell the finish. You could tell more so in person. So just take my word for it. Oh, I'm having issues here. There we go. So there is all three of our magic reindeer food designs. The tube is not completely symmetrical. It's a little bit smaller on this end. So you want the larger hole to be on this end and then the smaller hole to be on this end. So if we stick that in there like that, oh, there we go, like that. And then you can slide your tube in. Oh, no, that's not the right one. Sorry, I cut a whole bunch of these to basically test and try out. Which one is it? Is it this one? There we go. See? Just like that. And you put your oatmeal and your cookie glitter and your sprinkles inside. And that's the magic reindeer food. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content. Make sure to head on over to our Facebook group and join there for more tips, tricks, and tutorials. Also, make sure to head over to pnwblanks.com, get your blanks and your discount on your Blue Moose boutique designs for your reindeer food. Happy pressing!